one of the features on this tour has been that along the way, people come to the show could sign up to do a song with me, and most nights I've had people joining up to do that, which has been really fun because you don't know what's going to happen night to night. And I have to say, one thing that's been really wild is that I'm going to unplug. We're going to do this unplugged. And one thing is that you know, I have like anybody who's been making records for a long time, I have certain songs that are known more than others, like Tell Me When It's Over, like the one I just played, Amphetamine, a few other ones. I figured, oh, well, people will sign up and do the, you know, do Hound Dog or Don't Be Cruel or whatever, you know, whatever the equivalent of that would be. But people have night after night been choosing things that I rarely play, deep cuts, and this one is the deepest cut of all. I'm going to say, during the pandemic, when we were all doing different things and learning things like loopers, baking bread, whatever, different people found different things, and I got turned on to this couple in Wisconsin who did a video of a song from when I lived in Davis and played a band called Suspects, and I went, what? First of all, that people covering their video for this is great. Later on, we'll get the link to all of you so you can check it out. But on top of that, they also did versions of so many great songs from that era and other My Friends, Green on Red, 3 O'Clock, all kinds of great bands from the scene, and they're really wonderful. All done some very elaborate production, some very stripped down. So I want you, they'll tell you later on how to look at their videos. But the song we're going to do is the one that they did from Davis. Now in Davis, California, which I've spoken more about Davis than I think I ever have on stage before. It must be the shirt, KDVS over there. That station, among many other DJs, there were myself, Kendra Smith, who later on ended up in the Dream Syndicate, and Russ Tolman, who ended up in a band called True West. We were among the punk rock mafia there, and we had a band, not the greatest band in the world, not the worst band, called Suspects. It was our way of learning about new wave, about being in a band. And we were sort of influenced by Talking Heads and Blondie, and we put out one single, and we figured like, oh, you know, we made 300 copies, and we just hope somebody, you know, we hope somebody hears this. And we had a quasi-manager, just a friend of ours, who sent them out to radio stations. A couple stations actually played it, but you know, what are you gonna do? You're got a record out there, and nothing really happened. I don't think I would have imagined 42 years later I'd be in Peoria playing this song with people in a backyard, actually, sorry, not Peoria, Mapleton, and playing the song. So this is great. This is, you know, 19-year-old me's mind would have been blown. But we're going to do a song called Talking Loud and Walking Proud. You guys do it over here. Okay.
Thanks to Jeff for hipping us to this. So,
do you want to tell like your YouTube channel or anything like that?
on YouTube, if you look for Tad, T-A-D, and Ellen, I'm sure you'll find it. There's 50 covers of songs that deep cuts as we can find them and learn them. So, and we learned over the pandemic how to do it, so it kind of grows over time.
So great. They're really cool.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
There's a lot of, I'm just scratching the surface of all the cool bands, but they're really fun. So we did this one here, and early when I got here, we had to discuss the chords of the song because they weren't sure, and I wasn't sure. And I was like, I don't know, for those of you guitarists or music people, this one chord is the D, it's the B minor, and the B minor is the relative minor of the D anyway, so it's somewhere in between the two. No idea. I was 19 when I wrote it. I have an inherent, like a lot of songwriters, I have an inherent logic of the chords I put together. This doesn't make any sense for any of that. So you're gonna sing the second verse, right? Okay. And the chorus. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I was
loud and walking proud. Talking loud and walking proud, but it's a different story now. I was talking loud and walking proud. Talking loud and walking proud. Talking loud and walking proud, but it's a different story now. And I was talking loud and walking proud. Talking loud and walking proud. Talking loud and walking proud, but it's a different story now.
Wonderful.
I just say we should